We had driven most of the way the day before so that we'd have plenty of time on our second lifestyle visit to the Villages, Florida.
I'm John.
I'm Becca. We're getting ready for our first golf cart ride, so the weather's great. Perfect, really.
Yeah, sunny. Well, it's got a little cloudy, but 77, 80 degrees. So we're gonna try a pool because this will be the warmest day.
Yep. So we'll take you along, but probably do voiceover because I didn't bother with the microphones. We just wanted to get out there. Those of you who've been following our channel may recognize this neighborhood. This is the same Well Point neighborhood that we stayed on our first lifestyle visit. If you're new to our channel, I highly recommend that you go back and watch the videos from that visit and compare to this visit, which is during snowbird season. We definitely noticed a lot more golf cart and regular car traffic, and overall just a lot more activity in this lifestyle visit area. So you see the same parking lot as last time where people might park. They're exploring the Street of Dreams. Eventually, the Villages will tear up this parking lot and build more homes here. And actually, the homes that are built here may be considered to be on somewhat of a premium lot since there is a water view of the retention pond. There actually was some sort of sinkhole or other anomaly that happened with one of the water retention basins around the time of our visit, so we'll try to find that affected area on a separate video. We heard a lot of conflicting information about that situation. Since our last visit was in July, it was hot and humid for most of the week. For this week, however, we knew the weather was going to be more iffy, which definitely made it a lot harder to pack. to check out a different pool than those we had visited on our last visit, so we decided to go to the Swallowtail pool. Also here, John's going to demonstrate the proper way to double park the golf cart. Okay, so this is an adults only pool because it's where the mailboxes are. So it sounds like there are people in there, so I probably won't take videos or pictures, but they all basically look the same. It's got like little awnings for some shade and loungers. We enjoyed sitting in the sun for a while. John took a little nap. Then he decided to get in the pool and make some friends. I decided to stay on the pool deck, read, relax, and make some friends of my own. There's a cute little walking trail right near this pool, and I saw a lot of people walking their pets. Later on, we hopped in the car and drove up to Lake Sumter. Unfortunately, you've got to have power, so there are some big power lines around that service the villages. I just don't like the look of them. But overall, it's a very pretty drive. All right, so we just got to Sumter.
It's pretty busy, pretty busy.
So we really noticed the bigger crowds whenever we went to the squares. We didn't usually get there at the beginning of the music, so we'd end up having to park pretty far away. You'd also probably want to always bring your own chairs. The villages will set out a bunch of chairs, but those get claimed pretty quickly and pretty early on. And the band takes pretty regular breaks, so even if you plan on dancing all the time, you may want a chair to sit. It was just a beautiful sunset, and realize whenever the weather is good, especially surrounded by days with weather not so good, you're going to find a lot of crowds. Here's a pro tip. Right before the band takes a scheduled break, have somebody in your party head over to one of the restaurants to snag a table if you want to grab something to eat while at the square. Our friends grabbed us an outdoor table at Gators. We had some good food, and I'm telling you, it was freezing inside Gators, so glad that they got that outside seat. After dinner, we walked back over to the square to enjoy some more dancing before the band closed things up around 9 o'clock. That's my only complaint. It finishes quite early in the villages. I am glad to hear that they're exploring some later ending times in the Eastport area. If the weather's good, I think the crowds will support it. If you're looking for more fun after the music on the square ends, City Fire may be the place for you. There is one, I believe, in Brownwood as well as one here in Lake Sumter. Sometimes they have a live performer, sometimes they have a DJ, but you can usually find dancing. Even when they have a karaoke night, you'll find dancing. We ended up leaving City Fire around 10:20 or so. It was still hopping, but the University of Kentucky Wildcats were playing basketball and the game was getting kind of close, so we headed home so we could watch the end. But you can see from the empty streets, sidewalks, and parking places that the place had pretty much cleared out. All in all, it was a great first day back in the villages.